Hello, people. We're gonna hang out here for a little while and try and get some of this done. It's gonna be boring. Should be getting hot pretty soon, so as soon as it gets hot enough, we'll take the cover up so we can start steaming away. Yeah, there we go. I guess we can leave it go for a little while still. Maybe I should turn it off and put it closer to the fire. Why don't I do that? Hey, Blinky. I was gonna call you, but I got sidetracked. Let me change this. I really should go get myself some gloves, but I'm kind of dumb, so. Oh yeah, keep me warm. Maybe we can get a better burn off this. That's all the way open. All right, let's see what that gives us, folks. I don't know what I hit, but something went to the emergency screen and I don't have any emergency. Hey, Blinky. Hey, Grey Wolf, Jessica, Autotron. Hey, Blinky, did you just get an SOS from my 360? It just went crazy on me for some reason. I think I hit the wrong button. Okay. Note to self, disable 360's 911 calling ability. That's the first time I ever called 911. For absolutely no reason. Yeah, pretty dumb shit, right, Grey Wolf? Well, we set a new egg record count today. 48 eggs in one day, so that was pretty good. And we did get the Toyota Camry up here by the house like I thought we would, even though I had to argue for 45 minutes to make it happen. Man, there's a lot of syrup here to boil down. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Sit here and look at a pot heat up. Yeah, I'm curious, blinking to see if it sent an SOS to you or not. Your thighs are sore from yesterday? How are Brody's thighs doing, Jessica? Are they sore too? If they're not, you better tell them you better start pitching in, do half the work. Hey, us old people are allowed to do that. Remember, we're crazy, senile, we suffer from dementia. We poop and pee in our diapers. Yeah, Grey Wolf, it actually works pretty good. A turkey fryer and a stock pot does a pretty good job of boiling sap. You climbed a steep hill after fighting a brush fire? Okay. Sounds like a good excuse to me. They hand us a get out of jail free card to us old farts. Got ya. Not sure what you did, OG. I couldn't find anything on 360. I don't know. I don't know what I did either, blinking. All of a sudden it says, you have 10 seconds to cancel. 9, 8, 7, 6. And I hit cancel, and then it goes 3, 2, 1. And then it says, drag this house over here if you want to quit. So I dragged the house over there to quit. And then, boom, all of a sudden, Piatt County calls me up and goes, hi, this is the Piatt County Sheriff. Are you in need of 911 assistance? And I'm like, no, it was an accident. I messed it up. So I had to give her all my information so that she knows I messed it up. So they're probably going to end up, showing up sooner or later to make sure that I'm okay. And I'm not throwing, buckets of crap at anybody or anything like that. I'm a fire starter. You sent me pictures of the fire? Cool. I'll check them out after the thing. Oh, I got to get this off before it starts boiling over. Now we be hot. There we go. Yeah, it looks better. Before and after pic, sweet. Hey, Grey Wolf, are you Lady Di certified? Because you know you got to be Lady Di certified, or she'll come after you. Huh? Huh? See if I can get a scooper and get rid of that foam. I'm not sure that foam's supposed to be there. I don't remember foam being there anyways. But I've never cooked down maple syrup before. I have cooked down sycamore syrup, but not that. There's some for you, cat. Now we just sit and watch her boil. Boil and bubble, toil and trouble. We managed to give the son a shot of oxytocin and a shot of penicillin tonight, so that's done too. So, Blinky, I'm giving you all my information for when I forget, you'll remember. We'll have to brew up a 10-gallon thing of Shine, but we'll have to do it from an undisclosed location. Now I gotta clean that foam mess up. Here I am thinking I'm out in the woods shining, and I'm not. I'm sitting in a garage making sap. I should say making syrup. I didn't get a chance to talk to Beat After Beat today. I wonder how his physical therapy went. If we could get that guy to do a StreamYards panel, then everybody could jump up and talk instead of you guys just having to listen to me and my dumb ass. Seems like there's other things I should be accomplishing at the same time, but I'm not. I could go get some cage material and make some cages while I'm sitting here. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of lazy right now. I was going to wait to do this, but as you can see, That thing's been leaking all over the place, and I don't want his sap to leak out and then him think that I robbed him. Grey Wolf says I'm kind of lazy all the time. I hear you, Grey Wolf. Jessica, just click on his name and click go to channel. And you'll have his channel. Unless I'm completely off and I don't know what I'm talking about. Which could be the case because I haven't really followed the conversation. I'm more or less watching the Steam. And the glass jars we're using tonight are provided by a good friend of mine, and they were washed by another good friend of mine. So everybody clap for Blinken. She washed the jars. It says Engine 2. It's a memorial for a fallen brother. Jessica says, oh, at Facebook. Alright, gotcha, Jessica. Yeah, I don't like Facebook anymore. They broke Facebook server security and stole my account away from me and put a phone number in there for authentication. So they couldn't get my email. So every time I go in there and I change it, they hit it with that stupid second authorization and it doesn't let it go through. So I finally gave up and said, I don't care anymore. And I started a new Facebook for the Messenger part, but I don't even use Messenger anymore. I strictly use Telegram. I like it so much better. This is actually a good time to be tripping balls because time goes by really fast that way. Yeah, the fallen brother lost his life in a commercial structure fire. Oh, that sucks, Grey Wolf. Just wanted to make sure I had the right one. Hey, what's happening, James? Thanks for stopping by. I should be in there cooking right now, but I just don't feel like it. So I came out to the quietness of the boil sap and turn it into syrup job. Nothing good. I'm over the BS. I'm ready to go be with Kim. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't rush that one. Yeah, we've lost a lot on YouTube this past year. Hey, Val, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Hi, Angel. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Right? It will be worth it in the end. It just takes so long to boil it down. Hey Ed, how's it going? I've done 110 gallons of sycamore syrup, but I've never done it with maple sap before. We're boiling down maple sap, Val. It's going to turn into maple syrup. You just got to boil it down. It starts out really, really clear, and then it gets really, really dark as it turns into syrup. I'm going to try to cheat too. Fifth of vodka and one round. I have a bruise on my arm, possibly from a branch smacking me on the way back up the hill to rehab. Hey, Birdie P, good to see you. There's your sap going. I forgot I wasn't in the woods, so a little bit of your foam I threw on the ground there. Yeah, I got a pretty good knock on my noggin today from chasing down a goat, which was a pretty stupid thing to do, but it got me a little irritated. Ah, there we go. Set the cap over here. I shouldn't need it anymore. It's been going for a quick minute, Birdie. It's been going for about 20 minutes or so, maybe a little more. I've got a nice bump on my head of the grandkids' dollhouse. Yeah, I got a pretty good whack from one of the main beams in the barn chasing down a goat. It was awesome and weird at the same time. I'll better explain later and share the photos. Hopefully, Bird, hopefully you end up with a quart of this by the time we're done. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. When you tap a tree, does it take a long time to produce enough for a bath? A batch? Yeah, it takes a while, Val. I've never done maple syrup. I've only done sycamore. I forgot how hot that burner gets. It took forever to boil that shit down and hardly got a teaspoon. But our pans are way smaller. Well, hopefully it turns out for you, Birdie. You know, us guys in our dementia. Yep. Non-GMO. Pure maple syrup, Bird. You'll be rocking it. There's still more left in the jug. I haven't poured it in yet. I don't want it to overflow. I had to turn the heat down on it. I had it rocking a little too high. Hey, Bird, you should look up for me on, look up and see if it's too late to tap a sycamore tree yet. I think it might be a little too late in the season. I don't want to kill the trees. It's a pretty good amount of sap there, though. I'm up in New State, New York, and we're in a burn ban. We have a burn ban every spring. It's all on what it tastes like. Should end up being pretty good, Angel. It's starting to darken up a little bit, not much, but it's definitely getting a little darker. Probably still got a gallon or two left in the container, Bird. Yeah, this process is going to take probably a couple hours, Angel. So you might not want to be bored watching it. Just sit and bubble. Maybe roll back when the video's finished and catch the end when you can actually see what we harvest out of it. I'm hoping to get Birdie P a quart out of this. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make a quart. It might only make a pint. But it takes a lot of sap to make pure maple syrup. That's why the syrup you buy at the store has like 2 drops of maple syrup in it, and the rest is good old corn. I can't remember the name of it now. It's escaping me. Yeah, that's why the good stuff's expensive, because the process is long and tedious. High fructose corn syrup, that's what it is. High fructose corn syrup and a couple drops of maple syrup, and they call it maple syrup. That's what you get in the store. Get a little more risky. Turn it up a little bit more. I just don't want it to boil over. I pay around £8 for a small bottle here in the UK. I'm not sure what that's equal to in American money, in dollars and cents. All I know is it's got to freeze at night and warm up during the day. Right, Birdie? But there's only certain times you can do it, because if you tap the tree at the wrong time, you'll end up killing the tree. And I certainly don't want to do all that chainsaw work, for a couple small bottles of sycamore syrup. Well, it's just like the eggs they sell you in the store. Even the ones they sell you that are organic eggs really aren't organic, because they make you wash them with either bleach or Listerine to disinfect them. So you take the bloom off the egg, then bacteria can get in and out of the egg, and it cuts the shelf life down to nothing. And then, of course, you got to eat the chemicals that are in it, so that's another negative. Like, heart patients can have 2 eggs a week, or they can have 2 farm fresh eggs a day. Your trees are old enough it wouldn't hurt them. It's when the trees are young that you got to be careful. You could probably put 3 taps in the same tree and it wouldn't hurt it. Right, Bird? I know, I just got to make sure that I don't tap at the wrong time, because if sugar doesn't get all the way up to the top and sycamores leaf out late, then what will happen is the trees will start dying off at the top. And then that'd be a mess for me, and I've got enough messes going on. I don't need to create anymore. It's $9.82 in our currency. Holy cow, Jessica. But it's definitely worth it. Yeah, it would be, Bird. That would be a lot of work. And a hell of a job cleaning that up. Yeah, everything's expensive here in the States, too. I mean, just wait till the price of beef goes up in September. Everybody's going to really freak out then. The price of beef's already up by you. Yeah, from what I was reading, they're estimating that beef is going to be $17 a pound in September. Which is quite expensive. That's actually doing pretty good, considering that the temperature out here is only 40 degrees. Had enough heat to her to keep her boiling and turning over, but not enough heat to burn her. My niece lived in Lancaster a few years ago. I know some people from Pennsylvania, but I can't recall the names of the towns right now. A friend of mine, Mike Walls, lives out there. He owns the jungle. Hey, George, good to see ya. Yeah, George, I have made syrup before, but I've never done it with maple sap before. This is my first time doing it with maple sap. Hey, Tails, good to see ya. Hey, what's happening, Blind Straight? I pay 13 euros a kilo for beef here in the UK. No, it's maple syrup, Blind, not walnut. It's actually not mine. It belongs to Birdie P and Tyler. They brought it. They just gave the old man the job of boiling it down. They know I like to play with fire. I'm better with a wall. I'm much better with a moonshine still. I heard black walnut syrup is the best. I don't know, Blind. Sycamore is really awesome, though. I know that. I don't know. I've never heard of walnut syrup, so I can't say. You had a beautiful storm here. We've had some storms, but I wouldn't call them beautiful. Yeah, it's going to take a good amount of time, George. It's been going 38 minutes so far. But the color has changed from completely clear. It's starting to darken a little bit. So, and I still got more to pour in. I'm trying to make up I'm trying to make up my mind if I'm going to pour the rest of this in or if I'm going to wait. I've been told you can boil birch sap. I think you can pretty much do any sap because, to my knowledge, all tree sap contains a form of sugar. Doesn't mean I'm right, but that's what I was told, anyways. What about cedar sap? Uh, I don't think that would work, Blind, because cedar's got that oil in it, and cedar's poisonous, so I don't think that would be a good idea. Let me add a little more to this baby. Probably gonna stop the boil, but yeah, it is. Shouldn't take long for it to catch up, though. Pine syrup would probably taste like crap. I'm sure a weeping willow tree may not taste too good. Yeah, weeping willow probably wouldn't taste very good because they're mostly water, George. But the goats would like it. I mean, we lost probably 6 willows in the storm. So we got that mess to clean up. Alright. I guess I shouldn't have cheated. Let's put the top back on. Rotten wood syrup. I don't know, blind. I guess the only way to find out is try it. I mean, the government lies to us all the time. Science tells us one thing, they find something else out, and then they don't tell us they found it out because it makes their theory wrong. So it's hard to say, man. I'm getting to the point where I don't believe things unless I can do it or see it myself. But pine sap and crushed up charcoal make a great brush craft glue. Yeah, they do. I'll give you that one. And in the bottom of oak trees, the little holes where the rats and the squirrels live, you can get good fire starter out of there in the rain. My grandfather had like dozens of those trees, and every year they would weep, and bees were all other them. Yeah, pretty soon I gotta, oh, there we got the steam coming back. Time to take it off before we start boiling over. Yeah, pretty soon I gotta get my buckwheat planted and my Australian winter peas, and I've got some alfalfa planted. I gotta get more planted. No, it didn't take too long. No, I haven't seen Bouncer yet tonight. Blind. Yes, you can. You can peel the bark of a birch tree and start a fire with it. With just a ferro rod. Too late for Bouncer? Nah, I've seen Bouncer up pretty late at night before, dude. You got 30 tomato seedlings started? Sweet. I don't do tomatoes, man. I hate those things. I don't even like looking at tomatoes, man. They freak me out. I'd tell you why, but I don't feel like being laughed at tonight. I keep birch bark in my fire pit for camping. I usually keep a pocket full of wax-covered goat's turds in my pocket. Yeah, George, I hate tomatoes. I only got about another half gallon to go in. I'm with you, Jessica. Ain't no way I'm eating a tomato. They used to be called the devil's apples. I think I'd rename them. I'd call them the elephant's anal apples. A couple of 100 years ago, I once saw HIV positive tomatoes being grown in an Ivy League university greenhouse. Wow, creepy, Blinky. I don't even like touching them. I don't want anything to do with them. I made fire tinder discs from cheap makeup cotton pads I got from the store in wax and lamp oil. Right? I like the gold pellets because, you know, unlike the Vaseline and cotton trick that always ends up getting in your pants and everywhere else, the the goat turds keep the wax contained inside, and they always stay dry. Even if you end up, if you end up in a river for an hour, you come out, you can immediately fire them babies up. You're gonna try to grow corn this year? That's pretty easy, Grey Wolf. It's not that hard. George says HIV tomatoes. Yeah, they do all kinds of strange stuff to plants, dude. Boil the lamp oil in wax, and then you dip the cotton pads in and let them dry. Toxic tomatoes. It was creepy. Yeah, what I do, Grey Wolf, is I heat up wax in a tomato can on my induction burner and melt the wax, pour the goat turds in, and then the goat turds will suck up all the wax till they're full and they'll sink to the bottom. And then you just spoon them out and you throw them on a screen, and you've got waxed goat turds. And they work great, man. Great little fire starters. Right? The renewable poop. You can get a lot of fire starters out of goat poop, man. Doesn't take up much room either. Sounds like you're telling how to make candy. I don't think I'd want to eat it as candy, George, but I guess you probably could. Where's Hag? In the house watching TV. Having to manipulate the car was a little too much for her, I think. That back and forth wore me out. Just the way you were, tell it, OG. Yeah, see, if Blinky was here, I could have got that job done in 20 minutes instead of taking the hour and a half that it took. You're right, Blind. She's sitting in there watching some dumb TV show. No, George, I went today by myself. Hey, Clash, what's happening? I went alone by myself. Well, not really. Took my YouTube friends with me on the way back. That reminds me, I gotta shovel out my chicken coop before I get my chickens. There's almost 2 foot of chicken shit on the floor. Don't worry, Grey Wolf. That chicken shit will come back real quick. The only thing that comes back quicker than chicken shit is quail shit. See, Blind, you could be hanging out here doing the same thing, man. Only you could be drinking. You'll have to come out when I have my 10-gallon still fired up. And I won't let you drink the ethanol either. Hey, Gray Dude, happy Fuck the Cops Day. Thanks for dropping by. My garden is 54 feet by 22 feet. Sweet. I haven't decided the size of my garden yet. We've got multiple above ground beds, and then I don't know what we're doing as far as in the yard yet. We haven't decided. Blaine says, happy fuck the government and Lady Di Day. Blinken says, was just thinking a little apple pie shine while we sat around watching sap boil down. There you go, Blinky. Only if we make apple pie, we're doing it we're putting the apple in a thump keg. We're not doing it in a mash. No shortcuts. We definitely got to make it come out tasting good. Why not blind? The government fucks is. GAA and Grey Wolf. Hey, Leslie, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Watching the sap boil. Sweet. You know, I'll be right beside you taking some notes and learning to craft my own. There you go, Blinky. I will pass on free knowledge. Call the authority. Road is pissing in the can again. Hey, it's better than Dave throwing shit in the bucket. How long do I gotta boil it up, Blind? I gotta boil it up till all this sap turns into syrup, and it takes a while. Takes a pretty long time. I'm only an hour into it right now. I imagine it's pretty much going to be like doing a run on it still 12 to 14 hours. Leslie says disgusting, just disgusting. Yes, it was, Leslie. It was very disgusting. You do every time I'm there, OG. I always learn mad skills from you. Hey, Blinky, do your brakes feel any better? You never did tell me. Are you able to notice the difference or not really? I'm curious. I'm curious. Yeah, Mama Gnome, I sleep. That's all I do is sleep. Oh yeah, they do. I don't even white knuckle the steering wheel anymore when I have to stop. Alright, sweet, Blinky. Glad to hear it. Last time I used real maple syrup, it wasn't very thick stuff. Maple syrup's pretty thick, George. Well, I'm having a fresh brewed cup of coffee for y'all. I've got my coffee out here today, Mama Gnome. It's right over there. I haven't lost it. So I'm doing good so far. I haven't lost anything. Hey, Gray Dude, I mentioned your name today. I'm an alien name dropper. Just thought you'd want to know. Bandit says, y'all want to hold it down in here? People are trying to sleep. Blind's drinking Busch Light and Fireball again. Well, if you were here, Blind, you could be drinking like 3 different kinds of whiskey, and there's over half a case of Heineken sitting over there. And you're out of weed? That's never good. Hog, don't lie, you lost your marbles. Dude, I lost my marbles a long time ago. My mama said I was never right. Alright, can't go any higher than that. Or I'll boil over, I know it. Now, put the top back on. Get her back up to heat. With all them glasses. Hell, I lose glasses all the time. I've seen people doing terrible things when out of weed. Pillow fight, everyone. Bandit is the new target. Hey, don't hurt Bandit. He's going to drive my speedboat. Me and him are getting a speedboat. I don't know what you bought, George. You probably bought some high fructose corn syrup with a tablespoon of maple syrup in it. I have a patch that says, Mama says I'm special. I need one of them. George says, wonder what that costs. Yeah, I'm still working on it too, Bandit. One day it's going to happen for us. We're going to take that final ride in the sunset. That Gray Dude, I'll give you a hint. It wasn't to my mother. Blind says it's my wife's birthday today. It's your wife's birthday, but you're drinking Busch and drinking Fireball. Come on, Blind. You got to do better than that. We got higher expectations of you. I have another patch that says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. Oh, she is also? See, if you were a nice guy, you would have went and got her a couple nugs and gave it to her for your birthday. You said, here's some nugs for your birthday, and made her happy. Happy birthday, Mrs. Blind. Hope it's your best trip around the sun yet. She don't smoke? Well, get her some edibles, Blind. Get it in there. Decarboxylate it. A couple nugs. You know, make her some edibles. Make her a chocolate bar or some, some gummies. She's 56 today. She drives a school bus. Okay. Happy 56, Mrs. Blind. Birdie P says, hello to Blinkin. And we're back up. Back up to boiling. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Do I gotta turn the heat down? Please don't make me turn the heat down. I'm still at the bar, just got cooking. Damn, Blind. You just got done cooking. Well, now go home and cook your wife something good for her birthday dinner, man. Yeah, it's everywhere, Leslie. I forgot that I was in a garage and not out in the woods, and I threw some of the foam off right there on the floor instead of taking it outside. So yeah, Grey Wolf. It's not a still though. It's just a stock pot. If it was my still, you'd see my gauges on it, and you'd see the worm, and you'd see the two thumpers. You'd see a whole different setup, man. Completely different setup. Today was my dumb shit day. I ran into a board in the barn. I tried to renew my driver's license that can't be renewed yet on an ancient thing. And what else did I do that was stupid? I don't know, but I'm sure there's more. Hey, Rosebud. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. Leslie says nobody called me hot in decades. I'm not buying that, Leslie. I'm not buying that. Let's talk about you and me. Not me. Everybody calls me snot at least once a day. Everyone, everyone should say what they did. That's stupid. I'll go first. I'm here. Oh, I did so much stupid shit today, Leslie. There won't be time for anyone else to talk if I tell you all the stupid things I did today. Last time I was hot, I had a fever of 101. Leslie, judging by your face in your videos, I find that hard to believe. Exactly. Me too, Grey Wolf. I don't think Leslie's telling us the whole truth. But we'll let her keep some secrets for herself. I took the photo off the wallet I bought. Rose says, I've never been called hot. Yeah, I don't believe you women. I think you guys just say that to make us feel better. We'll say that to make the guys feel better. Right, Grey Wolf? I just got to stay away from the young ones because I don't want them to think I'm some kind of sick old pervert. I mean, my daughter's almost, well, she's past 30, put it that way. I spent 45 minutes looking for the TV remote for my kid, and it was in my zippy packet the whole time, my zippy pocket. I'm 34. Yeah, I know, Bird, but I was, I didn't want to throw an exact age in there, so. You want me to give your date of birth, too? I know that, but I didn't steal your social security card like your mom did, so I don't know your social. Grey Wolf says, hell, I'm 54. Rose says, I'm 45. Leslie says, women want a man who makes $250,000 a year, is 6'2", and a pro athlete or a rock star. I fail on all of those. Sure, why not? My credit's fucked and my identity's been stolen many times. Yeah, I know, Bird. I know. Rosebud says, not me, Leslie. I don't know what women you speak of. I must be a man. Leslie says, not me either at Rosebud's Realm 420. Rose has some good panels. People just hang out and chill. It's pretty chill in there. My fiance who just broke up with me was broke. Oh hell, gotta go. Got a fire call. Be safe, y'all. Take care, Grey Wolf. I hope it works out for you. Blinken says, right, Birdie? I was trying to figure out what woman, as I was hunting for my pearls to clutch. Rosebud's Realm says he is African. Okay. It's true though. Women today all think they're 10s when they're a 5 because men will sleep with them but won't marry them. Delusional. I don't know. There's a lot of women I wouldn't sleep with unless they paid me a lot. And then they wouldn't be getting what they paid for anyways, so I wouldn't have any return business, so I might as well give that up. Oh, I can hear the thunder coming. I think I may be a 5 in look scale if I'm lucky. Leslie says, you're not normal, Road. You're a real man. Yeah, I'm just a crusty old farmer, Leslie. I'll stay out of this combo. I've got different opinions on that. Jessica, tell Nuck and her buddy Bandit said hi. I'm 73 and don't look a day over 73. You don't even look 73, Leslie. I wouldn't even guess you were close to that age. Depends on which day you're looking at me. Well, I don't think you're riding around in a rascal yet, so I think I'm pretty safe. Yeah, that's what I say too, Birdie. Oh, maybe I can get the rest of this in this pot finally. There goes, Bird. There's the rest of your sap. We finally got it all in. Is that the bunny boiler? Today it's actually the maple syrup maker defend. Blinken says it's the man can. Beauty is fleeting, dumb is forever. That's very true, Leslie. Very true. If I was smart, I would have brought my thermometer out here. But I was born to do dumb shit. Stick your finger in it? Nah, Bandit. I can't do that. I am out of stupid moves for the day. I can't make any more dumb moves today. Look, this time I even guessed it right when to take the top off. Now I'm good. In case anyone wants to see my channel. Sweet. Drop your links. Trash can. I don't feel like walking outside. I gotta clean the floor anyways. Hey, Beat. What's happening, man? Good to see ya. This would have been a good one to do on your channel, Beat. Because then we could have had a panel and you could have had people up there instead of just me and this dumb pot boiling away. Leslie says, Ranger sends his woofs to Emma. Beat after beat says Blinkster. Defend says woof woof. Defend says smoke a doob with us. Beat says birdie. How about we do some LSD 25 on a cube to make the time go by faster, Defend? I'm up for that. Hey, Beat. I might actually be doing van life in the next few months. Sweet. Crystal 21? Don't know what Crystal 21 is. Peyote? Some psilocybin? Beat says my 3 new subs vanished. Yeah, YouTube likes to play games, Beat. That's what it's all about. LSD window pane? Oh, yeah, I remember 8-way and 4-way both. And then when they started putting that damn yellow strychnine dot in the center of that window pane, that sucked. That's when I quit doing window pane. Man, that killed my stomach. I thought it was going to kill me. Crystal 21 was private stock for the old heads. Yeah, I never got my hands on any of that, Defend. Most of the good acid I got was from following the dead. Go to a Deadhead concert with a bunch of oranges and just get all tripped out. Sit, listen to tunes. Nothing like your stomach feeling like it's trying to eat you. Exactly, man. I sucked them up by accident using my vacuum. Leslie, it's not only boring, it's disgusting. Look at what Rhode's doing. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Oh, I'm so hoping that turns into a quart. Someone get Rhoda a hanky. You ever heard of one-shot pot, LSD? Nope. Must be a California thing. I can't say that I had. Or if I have, I don't remember. I did a lot of acid back in the day. Timothy Leary with his Trip of the Month Club. That was pretty sweet. Bye, everyone. I'm not feeling very good at all. I'm going to take my ass to bed. All right, Birdie P, I'll let you know how your maple syrup turns out. Leslie, I actually have some cotton nosebleed plugs that Betek Kimmy got me before she passed away. I just, I don't want to use them all up because they're kind of sentimental to me. Feel better, Birdie P. Sleep well and stay safe. Actually, it was a West Virginia mountain thing. Pressurized pot underwater in a lake. There's a reason why it's called one-shot pot LSD. You get one shot at it, coming out right. I knew a guy who used to smoke the purple flowers on the thistle bushes, and it completely destroyed his brain. That was some weird stuff. That's supposed to, like, really whack you out, man. I just saw Kimmy in my address book today. Crofty left a note on my community page for my condolences page. You can still go to Kimmy's page. Now, mind you, I read about all of this. Okay, defend. Weird is right. Yeah, we're working on a little memorial garden for QT and Chris Marcus, and there's so many of them. So many of them. So, you know that plastic tubing can look like a stream of piss time waterfalls. Like a stream of pristine waterfalls. No, actually, I didn't know that. I do know that when you put you put a raccoon pecker in your worm, that your moonshine falls directly into the quart jar and you don't lose a drop. I would never say piss. You wouldn't, Leslie, but I would. I have no filter. Or if I do, it's defective at best. I should probably go get my welding gloves. Lenny Bruce, huzzah. I'm not sure who Lenny Bruce is. If they're famous people or musicians or that, I probably won't know who you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna leave you people here to watch the fire for me while I go get some welding gloves. Alright. You got some welding gloves, so no accidents are going to happen. Ooh, that's hot. There we go. Now I'll pick you guys back up and see what's been going on in chat. Do I have a thermometer? Yeah, I do, George. But it's with my still. Comedian, OG free speaker. Comedians, and he was the first to press it with humor. Jailed for it. Oh, okay. Comics are the original 1As from the late 50s, early 60s. Yeah, George Carlin was my favorite. Hey, North Sack, good to see ya. We're not doing much. We're just boiling up some sap, turning it into maple syrup. That's about it. Nothing super exciting. It's been an hour and a half, and we've boiled off maybe 2 gallons so far. That's about it. Does no one know about Lenny Bruce among this group? Lenny Bruce was 15 years before brilliant George Carlin. I don't know about him. Good night, Angel. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. No, actually, Leslie, I don't know. I'm not real big on comedians either. I can't really. George Carlin's about the only one I can name. I'm not good with song names, band names. I've been to a lot of concerts, seen a lot of bands, and I can't even tell you the names of the songs they play. Unless I hear them playing, then I can tell you if I like the song or not. My memory sucks. But you're big on free speech. That's what he's known for. George says, heard of him, never had a chance to listen to any of his stuff. Yeah, that one somehow has escaped me. Now, 15 minutes from now, Leslie, I might have an oh shit moment and go, I know exactly who you're talking about. But right now, drawing a blank. Put some light in the hole. Yeah, see, she's getting darker. You guys can actually see the color change. Wonder if it would be quicker in a pressure cooker. No, it would be slower because you wouldn't be able to release the liquid. Angel? Right, I forgot LSD and all. Sorry. I retract my statement. Lenny Bruce does not exist. I'll have to look it up, Leslie. I just did have a traumatic brain injury today when I ran into the pole in the barn chasing a goat, so. I might not remember. You're 100% correct on that. But then if I Google it and check it out, I may remember it. But I won't know till I try it out. I mean, I was trying to renew my driver's license from 2015. The ifs of life, exactly. George says, oh shit, did it leave a big bump? I don't know, George. I can't tell. No one has a pencil or pen next to them. Actually, does this count, Leslie? I have a stylus. I don't have a pencil, but I have a stylus and a laser pointer. With ink. Yes, that counts, or a crayon. I have one in the truck. I have a pen in the truck, Leslie. I don't have a crayon. I have soapstone in my toolbox that you can write on concrete with. You can write with blood. Yeah, I can do that too. George has a magic marker. Or shit. Yeah, I'm not going to write with shit. I'm going to leave that for Dave. He's got that method perfected. Did you go too far? No, not at all. But I see when I set this up, if I was smarter, I would have put it underneath one of the lights, but I wasn't smart enough to do that either. You think about all these little things afterwards when you really should plan it out beforehand. I'm not a very good planner. I just kind of like to grab it and go. I'm a free speecher here, but you're not the government. It's your house, and I respect your policies. The only policies we have here, Leslie, are we don't allow convicted sex offenders or clone accounts. Other than that, everything goes. Sometimes we even just kick back and watch two people go at each other just for the laughs. So, it's kind of funny when someone will argue a point that they're completely wrong on and will tell you that Google and every other source is wrong and they're right. Within confines of YouTube restrictions on host channels. Yeah, they're having so many restrictions, Leslie, you can hardly keep up with them anymore. I mean, I got a strike because I showed a baby goat being born. Oh my God, it came out of another goat's vagina. Lord, we can't let anyone see that. It's just horrible. The baby crowned and came out, and it came out of the sack, and oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. It happened. It was, oh, unbelievable. But, yeah, we got whacked for that one. And once, I got a copyright once for my poor imitation of singing Mr. Rogers, Who Are the People in Your Neighborhood? Mondays and Wednesdays between 2 to 4, no ghost birthings allowed. Right, Leslie? I think it was I think it was a little after 4 p.m. Central Standard Time when the goat was born. And if I remember right, it was the second of the twins that was born. Can I prove that it was the second of the twins? No, I can't. Can I prove I got in trouble for it? Yeah. We say it was between 2 and 4 on a Monday. Yeah, I'm not sure when it was, actually. But we usually start chores at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's why I'm saying it was probably after 4 p.m. But what given day of the week, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're not going to like my goat signs either. I have one sign that was given to me that says goat shit everywhere, and two other ones that say these premises are protected by attack goats. Then YouTube will strike me for sure. Yeah, they probably will. I'm surprised I'm still here. I've been smitten. They're going to get me. It's just a matter of time. So I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, we're boiling down pretty good now. The Sword of Damocles? I'm not real good at enunciation and pronunciation of words because I don't have any teeth. Well, I do have some broken teeth, but not much. Oh, there's a little spider. I don't know, can you guys see him hanging off my finger? I'm trying to bring him over by the camera. There he is. It's a little cold out for him still, I think, but here you go, little guy. We'll put him over here where Hag can't see him, then she won't freak out. You got Damocles perfectly. I had to check it. George says, yep. You got to be easy on me. My IQ level is only a 65. Okay, maybe it's 75. I'm not sure. I'm guessing. Totally guessing here. You know, they told me I was never going to amount to much, and they were right. Looks pretty much squared away in there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, George. Somewhere around there. Yep, somewhere around there, Leslie. You mounted butter and other things. Yeah, I'm actually, when I get done with this, I'm going to go in, I'm going to make French silk pie. Because that's what I want to do really bad. I'm fiending for it. I'm not putting myself down. I'm just telling the truth. The truth doesn't hurt. Make what? George, French silk pie. They charge you a fortune for it in the store, man. And Bertie P was going to make it, but she ran out of time. So she left me the ingredients. And then I had to get a recipe. And had to figure that out because you got to double boil the chocolate. And then you've got to add organic sugar to it. And then you've got to beat raw eggs in with it, 5 minutes each egg, and do a bunch of other crap. And then you whip your whipping cream. So, I mean, it's a little bit of work, but it's worth it. It's healthy to be self-depreciating once in a while. We're just humans. Right, Leslie? This is about the only place I let it loose once in a while. Awesome. Oh, George, French silk pie is to die for. It's one of my favorites. I don't know how to make it though, so it's going to be my first attempt at it. I can do cheesecake, any kind you want. But French silk, this is going to be my first attempt. And I hope it turns out half as good as French silk usually tastes. If it turns out half as good, I'll be real happy. Real happy. Angel says just nature. Exactly. Ever since I fell flat on my face and broke my nose, the right side of my nose bleeds, but it hasn't happened since I fell. It quit doing that. But the left side of my nose drips this. It's almost like snot, but it's not. It's really thick, like the stuff, that comes underneath the scab when it heals. It's like a healing liquid, and it's like horrible, really horrible. My eldest granddaughter is getting into cooking and baking. Awesome, George. Plasma? I don't know what it is, George, but it's really irritating. I mean, I've never had a broken nose before from either from being punched or kicked where both sides didn't bleed. I've never had that happen in my life. Motorcycle accident, both sides bled. Every time my nose has been broke, it's bled. From both sides, not one. It's the weirdest thing that's ever happened. When I get old enough for the government to pay for it, I might actually go get it checked out. Hope it all goes well. God loves a trier. I don't know. I'm not big into religion, so. My faith pretty much is in friends and family. I find too many contradictions in the books that are written, and they never correct them. So it makes me question everything written. And what really makes me question things are when they find these priests that are pedophiles and they hide them in Rome instead of, getting them out of the church. That really makes me start questioning religion. But that's just my opinion, and it means nothing to anyone except me, myself. Well, we're about halfway through the boil, and we're about 2 hours in on it, so. Tomorrow they pick up the Toyota at 6 p.m. So that's good. My faith is to believe in goodness and to be me. That's cool, Angel. Beat's got to go to physical therapy in the morning. Good night, Road. Hey, Beat, didn't you go to PT today? Good luck on your pie. Thanks, Beat. I'll need it. Didn't you have PT today, or am I just mixed up? I'm probably just mixed up. Yeah, the boil still looks good. Save us each. Save us each a piece or a recipe. We reap what we sow. I messed up on the date. Oh, okay, Beat. Well, if I can ever figure out how to ship cheesecakes without having to freeze them, I'll do that. Or if you ever come out and visit, I'll make you your own little cheesecake. Guaranteed to make you never want to even see a Sara Lee cheesecake again. Or any other cheesecake. That's one thing I can do very well is make cheesecake. Does it use goat's milk? Actually, no, it doesn't. But it does have some secret little things in it that no other cheesecakes have. I have actually won cheesecake cook-offs with it. Oh gee, I broke my nose once. The jack I was using slipped out from the axle, flew over, and just got the top of my nose. If that would have hit me in the head, don't think I'd be here now. Yeah, I hear ya. I uh, I had one of those ramps you pull your car up on back in the '80s to do oil changes and that. I had one of those collapse on me when I was in the house grabbing a cup of coffee. So the secret cheesecake ingredient is not mint flavor. Correct, Blinky. It is not mint flavor. That was the most horrible cheesecake I ever made in my life. Have I ever made one with goat's milk? Um, Honestly, Leslie, I don't know if I have or not. George says, whoa, that got your attention, I bet. Yeah, it kind of freaked me out. I never used them again. I always used hydraulic jacks and extra stands. Homemade cheesecake, it's the best. Night, all I need, sleep. 4:19 a.m. here in the UK. All right, Angel, take care. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us while we watched maple sap start to turn into maple syrup. Yeah, I learned how to make cheesecake from my grandmother, and then it was reinforced by my mother, and then I made it myself. Take care, Angel. I grew up with three older sisters. I was the mistake, so that kind of tells you the age difference in our family. And my oldest sister has been gone for well over 15 years now. And my nephew is, I think he's 3 or 4 years younger than me. So he's not much younger than I am. So what did you do last night, old man? I watched Sap boil. And was it interesting? Oh, yes, the bubbles. The bubbles were interesting. So very interesting. Sounds good, Angel. You'll be able to see at the end of the stream when it's all done. You'll be able to see what we end up with so you can just like fast forward to the end and not have to watch it all. Or maybe if I can figure it out, I'll get Blinky to clip the ending and we'll put up a short. could have really used a tractor driver today, Blinky. Or a car driver, either one. I think tomorrow I'm going to take the gas out of it. Says there's a quarter tank of it in there. It's got stable in the gasoline, but the gas is probably, oh, I don't know, 10 years old maybe? At least 8 years old, but it should be fine. A watch kettle never boils. That might be true, Angel, but this watch kettle is definitely boiling. There you go. See it for yourself. Paint thinner? I've got some acetone in the other garage, George. I used it last night to fix a broken piece of plastic. Rust in the gas tank. Yeah, it's going pretty good actually, Leslie. It's going a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go. I keep losing everything. I got too many pockets. I can't wait till summer rolls around when I actually have pants on that have real pockets in it where you can put crap. And you don't have to like fish through hoodie pockets and inside pajama pants and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I don't have to wear these damn 5-pound boots anymore because I'm like way too old for these damn boots. But on the other hand, I shouldn't bitch about them because they do keep my feet very warm. My feet are not cold at all. And I've been standing on a cold garage floor for hours now. Almost 2 hours. Not counting the time I was outside before that. Yeah, but the pocket pussy's on the inside, Blinky. I didn't bring it out with me. Because I charged your headlight up, see? Acetone and polystyrene makes the best glue. Yeah, I used acetone on some ABS, some acrylic beauty. And after I did it on the ABS, I took some super glue and baking soda like you do to reinforce carbon fiber. And I reinforced it that way. So hopefully it holds together. If it doesn't, then I give up on it. Then I won't waste any more time. Well, yeah, it's not as useful when you leave it behind, just saying. Yeah, that's true, Blinky. But I have it adjusted right now to go over the big winter coat, and all I'm wearing is the hoodie. So I would have to readjust the thing. And I have problems with readjusting the pocket pussy. I don't know why, I just do. See if I can sneak this up a little now that it's lower. There we go. That should get it boiling real good. Beth Kimmy wanted me to send her one of my poems, which she forwarded to friends in code. Awesome. So, no more than that. Well, I'm running her a little hot right now, Angel. But I'm just trying to cut some time out. I think I'll be able to do it. What I really need is another cup, and I don't think I have another one out here. Now I could get rid of some of the foam. Instead of just saying I don't have one out here, maybe I should go and look. It really doesn't even need to be a... I don't have a knife on me, so I can't cut a piece of clean cardboard either. Here we go. The energy guide. Estimated yearly energy cost. $30. All right. There we go. Get a little bit of the foam off there. Less to strain later. And we'll have fun, fun, fun till the propane dies on us. I got a second on standby though, just in case. I was expecting the worst, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Yeah, it's going down pretty quick. I'd say we probably got maybe 4 gallons left to go. Steam out. I could try and cheat it a little more by putting the top back on, but I think if I do that, I'm going to end up overflowing, not being able to control it at all with the heat up that high. Yeah, it's starting to get a darker color to it. It's no longer clear, so we're getting there. I don't know which light is better for you guys to see. Probably that one. I think that one might be too bright. Oh no. My stream must have buffered because now it says I've only been here 10 minutes. Now I don't have a running clock anymore telling me how long I've been here. Going pretty good, George. Going pretty good. It'll be more fun when we make moonshine. I think I'll do that in parts though, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch the whole thing. So I'll cut it down to like a half-hour video. Because sitting here watching stuff boil gets awful boring. Yeah, she's starting to thicken now because we're boiling on both sides and she doesn't want the extra heat anymore. I rented from a squatter along the Delaware River near old copper mines. And I forgot. Sweet. Angel says 58 minutes. Sweet. Was going to ask if it smells sweet, but remember, your nose is on the blink. Right, George? And thank God it was too, because when we found the rotten meat in that pan, oh my God, that was horrible, dude. If I could smell, I don't think I could have cleaned that pot up or did anything with it. I think I would have had to like run it to the nearest dumpster in the back of my pickup truck. It was terrible. Ask Blinky. It was simply terrible. We were looking everywhere. We thought there was like another bucket of crap hidden somewhere. All right, I'm going to set you guys down again. Now you guys can see what's going on the underneath. I'm going to slip the welding gloves on and give it a turn. So I don't create any hot spots down here. There we go. Tell you what, it really warmed those welding gloves up fast. This is almost like a homesteading survival channel now. Go look at some disposable throwaway lab coats. We could have put one of these on and acted all professional. Tied our operating gear on. It's all certified. Down in Tennessee, they're getting ready for bee season, I heard. You bought those to make something. What was it? No, George, I didn't buy them. They were given to me. They were a gift. Blinky says, unbelievably terrible. Yes, it was. It was unbelievably terrible. No, I actually got those for free, George. And I'm going to use them when I make water glass. I'm going to do that live too. Only when I make water glass, I won't be using an open flame. Because I'll be using lye and desiccate. And then we'll make water glass. Maybe even some aircrete. Make a rocket stove. Or water glass some eggs. There's a lot of different things we can do. But yeah, if I had to buy that, George, there's no way I could afford that. I know quite a few people that give me things that they just don't want. And of course, I can't say no. I can find a use for just about anything. Play doctor with Hag. I'm going to play doctor with myself. I'm going to take my little friend off my arm, George. It's time for him to go. Oh yeah, that color's starting to get nice. I'm starting to get impatient. I just got to be careful I don't get too impatient to where I affect the flavor. I don't want it to come out with a burnt taste, which will happen if I rush it too much. But I'm pretty sure I still have at least another 3 to 4 gallons in there. I'm not sure the amount I started out with, so that makes it kind of rough. There we go. There's a cold front moving into Texas, OG, a cold front, but it's going to be in the 90s tomorrow. Sweet, George. Yeah, my little friend. I've got this growth on my left elbow that's just keeps growing, so it's about time to remove it and see what's in it, gram-positive or gram-negative bacteria. So I'll probably do that and throw it on the members only thing so that, somebody doesn't come by and just strike me. I mean, it seems like people are just running around flagging people, striking people just for the hell of it now. I mean, it's pretty insane. I mean, like, I could care less what someone does on their own channel, you know. I don't see where it's any of my concern. And then all these people saying, oh, go do this, go do that. It's like, go tell somebody else to do your dirty work for you. I don't want any part of it. I should have brought a spoon out with me so I could batch test this, but I didn't. Nope, defense still ain't done. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. It's kind of like moonshining. Test your patience. Go get a spoon out of my chuck box in the kennel. Blinky, I need one of them big dip spoons because it's like really, really hot there. Kind of like a soup ladle type thing. Oh, I don't do dishes, Defend. I do paper plates, man. When they're dirty, I burn them in the burn barrel. That's one thing I won't do is dishes. You think there might be a dipper in there? Hey, sunfish. No, we'll do moonshine next time. This time it's just maple syrup. Maple sap turning into maple syrup. That's all we got going on now. You got a permanent strike because you ran a Trump video? Oh, jeez. What's happening, Sunfish? If you came for the boredom, we got it going on, my friend. We started out with that thing full, and it's all in here now. Yeah, maybe, OG. It'll be hanging on the inside of the door if I have one there. Is it locked, Blinky? Back to the backstage party. Bye, y'all. That's cool, Sunfish. So if I do it again, YouTube won't let me upload for a week. Damn. No, it's not locked. Okay. Yeah, Sunfish has backstage parties on his StreamYard, so it's another place to hang out where you can actually do things and YouTube terms of service doesn't affect you. Oh, I'm mulling it over, Blinky. I'm mulling over going to get that dipper. But then if I get the dipper, I'm going to have to wash it, and I don't want to have to wash it. I think you're just making shit up now. I don't know what lobkep is. No, Defend, I haven't seen any paper dippers, unfortunately. If they had them, I would definitely get some. Because I absolutely hate the dippers, the big spoons, and the mixers on the mixer. I hate washing them. No, if you find one, just leave it and I'll wash it when I'm there. Alright, cool, Blinky. Alright, let me set you guys down. Lenny Bruce reminder bulletin. Yep. Blinky will remind me of that, Leslie, I'm sure. Blinky reminds me of a lot of stuff I forget. Okay, there you guys can watch the fire while I go look for Blinky's dipper. Okay. Now remember, Blinky, you said you were going to watch this. Go outside. It's supposed to rain tonight. And what do my little eyes see? Tiny snowflakes. Tiny snowflakes. Look like brine. Make me happy all the time. Alright, let me set this tumbler clear. That's gonna stay clean. Now we gotta wait for it to cool down. It's in the jar. Kind of looks like pee-pee. We're getting close, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't think that's helping much. Yeah, it's still really, really warm. Gonna have to cool down some more before I can even check it out. Sweet, I thought there was one in my gear, and yes, I did say I'd wash the dipper. And a big thank you to Steamboat Willie for gifting me some amazing gear. It Vaditas, doesn't it? Lenny Bruce on Steve Allen Show, Free Speech Comic, 1959. Defender, you can just ask me. I'm honest, not like Abe. I mean, real honest. So awkward, sorry. Wait. That didn't sound right. Thanks, Leslie. I will remind OG. Okay, I'm caught back up on chat. And then I can just let this stuff cool off for the night once it's cooked. And then tomorrow I can transfer it into jars and seal them up. Not looking too bad though, really. If it wasn't so damn hot, I would, I'd give it a little test, but what I should do is be a little smarter. Let's do it this way. That way we don't have a lot to cool off. I can only put a little bit on the spoon. Not yet. Not yet. It's close, but not yet. So thank you, little test jar, but we'll use you again before too long. Get that baby rocking. It's gonna run me out of coffee and run me out of cigarettes before it's done cooking, I bet ya. Any bets? Come one, come all to the midnight ball. Well, at least now I can sneak in here with the spoon and get rid of the foam that I don't need. I'll bet that it's Eastern Standard Time, and I'm saying good night, y'all. It's Central Standard Time. Leslie? All right, George, take care, man. Thanks for hanging in as long as you did. When I'm finished making it, just come back and watch the end of it when it's made. And you'll get to see the finished product, and you won't have to watch all this craziness. Honestly, I don't know how you stayed this long. Not where I'm at, Road, Massachusetts. However you spell that dang state. Okay. I'm good with however you want to spell it, Leslie. Are you taking off too, Leslie? If you're taking off too, good night. I'll see you next time. Thank you all for hanging out with me for this long. We've gone through a lot of gallons of syrup here. Well, not syrup, but you know what I mean. Sap. We've gone through a lot of sap. A whole lot of sap. Might as well just turn my light back on. Right, Blinky? Sap. Can you tell that not only my mental deficiencies are coming out, but I'm also tired? Hey, Blinky, can you do me a favor real quick? Check my battery level and see where I'm at. Thank you, Blinky. I will check it out tonight while I'm making pies. I'm trying to figure out where my I'm trying to figure out where my battery power is because I think I came out here and started the stream about 8:30 tonight. I'm at 43%. Okay. I should be able to finish this then, hopefully, before my camera goes dead. I have a feeling I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Because it's probably going to take me an hour, an hour or two maybe, to finish those pies up. Man, I hope that propane cylinder lasts. Look at the ice crystals on that already. From it running so long. Come on, that's gotta help. Wait a second. That might be doing more harm than good. Because it might be condensating on the lid and dropping back in there. That's probably what's happening. So, let's do it with no lid. I'm going to stick your spoon to the bottom, Blinky, so I can see how much I actually still have to go. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit there. A lot more than I thought. I can't believe it's supposed to rain and I go out there and I see little snowflakes. Starting to think maybe I'm going insane. So we're looking at what? Midnight on a Wednesday? I think today's Wednesday. Or Thursday, if you want to count it being past midnight. But it's thickening up. You can see it's not boiling like water anymore. And it's getting that golden brown color to it. I think that's golden brown. Hey, Panda Army, good to see ya. Thanks for dropping in. Dropping in, checking out, whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, she's thickening up pretty good now. We're getting there, Panda. We're getting there. We boiled away probably about, I'd say a good 15 gallons or so. Not cut quite golden brown yet. More golden than brown still. Alright. Let me know when it's about the right color, Blinky. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close, Panda. You can tell the bubbles are they're getting thicker. It's not like it's not watery anymore. And real maple syrup is usually put in a brown jug, so it makes it look even darker than it normally is. Set you guys back on the ground again so you can look at the fire while I put on the welding gloves and give it another turn. Here we go. We gave her another turn. A guy on the East Coast revolutionized the maple syrup. He can do it like 10 times faster. Sweet. You don't know his secret, do you? Because I've never done maple syrup before. This is the first time for me. I've done sycamore, but if I can do the research and still tap my trees, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Make some sycamore syrup. I just don't want to kill my trees. Wait till you see behind the kennel, Blinky. We lost about 10 willows. It's pretty terrible back there right now. The goats are loving it though, because they're eating all the tender shoots that are coming out of the willows, and they're stripping the bark like crazy. I'm still going to get my old lady panties wrapped around my neck. Well, Blind, you shouldn't have got so drunk, dude. Can only blame that on yourself. She's weird? Come on, dude, it's her birthday. Haven't you ever heard you get to do whatever you want on your birthday? Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a cleanup, Blinky. It's going to be one of those days when we got all the guys out here like Tyler and Bryce and everybody, man. It's going to take a whole crew to get this one done. We got some trees that are laying up on the fence. She needs to learn how to be nice and ask for a pearl necklace. Hey, Blind, I think that's the other way around. ZZ Top a pearl necklace. Yeah, I think it's the other way around on her birthday, dude. A little Alanis Morissette. She want a pearl necklace. I think you want her to have a pearl necklace. I can't spell, huh? I don't know. I think you're talking in riddles, blind. Cause happy days are here again. Man, this headlight's hurting my head. I think I whacked myself a little better than I thought I did. I think you should consider wearing a helmet. Your dome has to be all dented up by now. Oh, I'm sure it is, Blinky. I'm sure it is. I was getting blown away. A pearl necklace. Alright, those bubbles look like they're thickening up. I think we're going to do another sample here real quick. Yow. That's just what I didn't want to do. Blind, is that like playing army? You lay down and she blows the hell out of you? There you go, Blinky. There's our color now. And it's wanting to stick to your spoon now too, Blinky. Damn it, I need a glove for this. It's too damn hot. It's really, really hot on this welding glove, man. Really hot. See, look at that shit steaming. Tell me to rotate the device. Pretty sticky, Blinky, but it's still warm, so I'm just not a very good judge of character. That's why shine's so much easier. You got temperature gauges, and you got a hydrometer to measure your alcohol content, and this you just gotta look at it and wonder, am I boiled down enough? Is there enough water out of the sap? You know, what's going on? Character or color? Oh, I'm having a hard time with the color. I can't tell really color-wise what it's doing. I mean, I don't have any burn on the bottom of the pan, so I'm good there. Anything I touch to the sidewall, though, instantly vaporizes. And it's like sticking on here really good now. This still got a whole lot more cooling down to go, and it's kicking out a bunch of condensation. It's still really, really hot. It's hot, sticky, sweet, from your hands to your feet. Can't stir that without a glove. No way. That is just tearing up my hand. Hear those noises? I'm starting to worry about burning it. Sure smells like maple. Just you and me and 2 lurkers. Alright. I think we're pretty close to the end, Blinky. Honestly. These bubbles are looking really funky. I'm going to dump out this other one. This other sample we took. Take one more sample. Because I'm really starting to worry about burning this. Because I can always cook it more, but I can't cook it less. That's what it's looking like now in color. I mean, and it's not really boiling anymore, it's just sudsing. It's pretty thick when I stir it, and it's hot as hell too. See how it's sticking to the spoon now, Blinky? Even my foam's turning a strange color. It's almost a brown type color now. Or off-white, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't think it's cooking down anymore. I think I'm going to end up burning it if I keep going. I'm thinking about calling it done and checking it tomorrow. And if I need to heat it up and cook it more, I can do it then. I don't know. But I'm really starting to worry about burning it. It's just pretty hot in here. Inside this tub. You lost the lurker. Damn it. Oh well. They hung in as long as they could, Blinky. guess it's you and me and Hag might be lurking. I don't know. But then again, she's probably watching TV, so she might not be lurking. Well, it's down there pretty far now. I think I'm going to call it. And like I said, if it needs more tomorrow, I can reheat it and cook it some more. I just don't want to burn it. Flame out. Let's see what she looks like when she's not boiling. Yeah, see down at the bottom there, it almost looks like she's starting to burn. Where's that spoon? Right there. Right there. Just let the rest of it come off. Oh, that's what we ended up with. And as you can see, it's still sticking to the spoon everywhere. And this is still hot as shit and really sticky, super sticky. I think I'll leave the top off it for the night. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't leave the top off for the night. What if the damn cats get into it? Oh man. But with the top off. Hey Adrian, how you doing? But with the top off, at least the rest of the steam can come out. But I'm worried about the cats getting in here. Yeah, I think that's done, Blinky. Well, I could pour most of it into jars. No, but that won't solve it either. Still won't solve the cat problem. All right, I think we cover it up and check it in the morning. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, if I have to, I can always heat this up tomorrow and finish it off. All right, what did I do with my test jar? There it is. We'll take the test jar in with us and see what becomes of it. Wow, it's really hot. All right, let's turn the lights off. And we call it a night. All right, people. Thank you all for hanging in with me on the sap to syrup making adventure. And we will see you people tomorrow. We'll post a short follow-up so everyone can see the results without having to watch the whole damn video. All right, take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. We're all out. Good night, people.